What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. I am a firm believer that the brain could only absorb what the butt could take. So I'm going to do my best to skim through this stuff as much as possible. So let me start off with the Hot Summer Body Challenge and the logistics. I moved it back a week in respect to the High Rocks games. I totally forgot that some people were competing and our coaches were also competing. So I also moved it 1 week into summer. Okay, so here's what we got. So the important dates is Saturday, April 11th at 10 a.m. So right when you're done with your workout, just grab your water bottle, grab a seat, maybe a notepad, and we're going to get into the nutrition lecture. There's 3 ways to participate. Two of them are free. Option number 1 is just come and listen and learn about nutrition. We could talk a little bit about your personal problems and kind of get you going in the right direction. Option number 2 is come, listen, and learn, and then follow the framework that I'm going to give you unguided and uncoached for the next 60 days. And then option number 3, which is the premium way, and it's a huge discount. I charge $200 a month for nutrition coaching. This is $89 for 2 months. I'm going to throw you guys onto the app that I already use to nutrition coach my clients. And you guys are going to get your macronutrients, and I'm going to coach you through that. I know that weighing and measuring your food seems a little intimidated, but please don't fret. I'm going to help you guys and coach you through it. I have a bunch of hacks in order for you to follow. So we'll get into the details on what you guys actually need in order to be ready for April 13th, okay, for that Monday. Cool. So 3 ways to participate. I'm going to put the link below. Go ahead and register so I can start reading through your consultation form and start uploading you onto the app, all right? I'll put the link below. So let's get into this week. This week is week 4 of our first block of the 3rd macro cycle. So, which means we're wrapping up the hypertrophy foundational portion of this. So this is your last week. High percentages, high reps. I made some adjustments, especially for Friday on the time of rest because I got some side angry text messages that you're not resting enough, which I completely hear you, and I'm joking. You guys aren't angry. But I'm going to play around a little bit with the logistics so you have a little bit more rest time. But Monday, we come in, you know the deal. We got back squats, heavy volume, heavy percentages, okay? Then we're going to throw some bench press onto that. I know that a lot of guys and girls have been asking for bench press, which makes me very, very happy, okay? Metabolic hypertrophy, nothing that you haven't seen before, a little bit different movements. Remember that I'm putting the link on the actual app so you can click it, watch the movements before you come in to help yourself out and help coach out. And you can even help some of these new people that come in, all right? Then we got Tuesday engine workout. My RX Plusers, you're doing some Olympic lifting. You're also doing some fun toast to bar and then some burpees. Everybody's doing burpees. So we're going to have a good time with some burpees. You're going to be working your butt off every 4 minutes on a minute for 20 minutes, okay? The rest is a surprise. And then we got Wednesday. We're back to trap bar deadlift and shoulder press. Remember that we're focusing this macro cycle on back squat and shoulder presses. So we've been doing a lot of shoulder work, a lot of presses. I know last week a lot of you were writing holy shoulders, which is awesome. Yeah? Okay, good. All right. Metabolic hypertrophy. We got 2 new movements, so look at that. When Tuesday night comes in, you look at your workout. Do not be a picker and a chooser like my wife. My wife goes on and she goes, oh, there's running. I'm not going today. Just so happens that it's Thursday. But don't be a picker and a chooser. If that's what you are, don't look at the workouts. Just come into class and get your training in, all right? Thursday, we got a partner WOD, but prior to that, we're doing some power work, some box jumps and stuff. Well, I'll leave that as a surprise. And then we have 3 divisions. Remember, we added a division. So there's RX, then there's RX Plus, and then there's recreation. The recreation division is for deconditioned athletes, people that just haven't trained in 5 to 10 years, that are intimidated to walk into a gym, especially a group style functional fitness gym. We have the recreation for you. So if that is your cousin, if that is your sister, if that is your coworker, reach out to them, dude, and grab them by the ear and say, dude, look at this workout. You could do this workout. And to this, you even have scale downs to that recreation. So bring them in, get them a free trial, and we have that recreation division for them. And then Friday, we're back to our front squats, which now we're going to change the rest period. So you're going to have a little bit more rest because I know that that's the one that you guys were complaining about. That is on Friday. And then you're supersetting with chin-ups. What impresses me more than the ability to do 100 push-ups straight is somebody to pull their own body weight over a barbell, or over a bar, I should say. So chin over bar pull-ups is a huge test of strength. So this is what I'm trying to get you to go. The other day while eating dinner, my wife's friend said to me, Mike, I really want to learn how to do pull-ups. And I didn't say what I wanted to say because I don't want to offend anybody, but there's 2 huge factors, is strength and then body weight. So if you want to get your chin over the bar, lose some weight while increasing your strength, and that's going to meet that goal. I didn't want to get slapped that night, so I did not say that, but I said, yeah, sure, I could help you. All right, so Saturday is a surprise. So hope to see you guys around at the gym this week. Make it to class, stay committed, take your selfies, and I'll see you guys around.